Hi and welcome to this video. If you want to take your Outlook templates to the next level, so this video is going to be for you. This is going to be not like the other videos, it's going to be a more advanced tutorial about how to build Outlook newsletters. In this video, I'll use techniques that are different than the usual techniques. So in this video, I will use something that is usually not applicable to Outlook templates. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So we have this template here. And we have this template here on the right side. I built this template in my master Outlook email templates tutorial or video. It's more than 1 hour. You can check it here. And this is like a normal email template. I forgot to fix this, but don't worry, I will fix it in this tutorial. I will show you how. And this is just a normal design. You can see the cards here are just tables, as you can see, but here they are different. They have round corners and text, and they look much better than these here. And they have gradient in the background, and you can see these kind of layout here. It's completely different than this one, and I will show you in this video how we can build all these new or different stuff from this one. All of this is going to be editable, so if you want to send the template to the client, so it's going to be editable for him and he is going to use it. And he is going to be able to use it in the future, adjust all these information. But when your client send the template, Outlook is going to turn these layouts or these elements to pictures. So it's better to avoid links in these elements. And this is something that I discovered after working for a long time in Outlook and testing a lot. So I figured out this solution. And now let's start building it. So first, as I said, I'm gonna adjust this one here. And to adjust this image, we need to go to picture format and then crop it to a circle or an oval shape. And then we need to do a cut and then paste special as PNG. And then how to create first this shape here and to add the background to it. We need to go first to a program to create the shape first, and I created it already in Illustrator. You can take whatever you like, any shape you want from Illustrator here, and then copy it, and then go back to Word, and in Word just convert it to shape, because we can't convert it to shape in Outlook. I don't know why, but in Word it is doable, but in Outlook it's not doable. So let's go back to Outlook. And here in Outlook, we need now to turn on the grid lines. And then here we need to insert a new line or a new cell or a new row above this row. Let me do it, insert above. And we need to bring the, we need to remove the, we need to remove the padding or the spacing from the cell. So let's just put it 0, 0, 0, 0, and that's it. And now we need to press on OK. Paste, and you can see it's kind of weird, but the trick is in changing the wrap text. So changing the wrap text from in front of text to in line with text is gonna make it like an image. So Outlook now is gonna deal with this shape as an image. So now let me resize and make it smaller, and then let me just take some text and add it to, let me bring back the other one, and here I can just do paste. You can't see the text because it's blue. Let me change the color of it. And you can see we have kind of spacing. We need to adjust this spacing and adjust the margin on the left side. So let me go first to text. We can't now. Let us turn on the formatting. We need the text formatting. Now let's make the left one 1 centimeter and everything else 0. And then let's align to the left of the template. So now it's aligned with the text here. And it is centered. There is a problem here. I can't remove the spacing after the paragraph. Well, it looks okay. Now let's add a background. So after adding the text, we are not able to add a background. So let me just try again. Let me go to the shape format, shape fill, and then use an image. I use this gradient. It's the one that I'm using in the thumbnails. Don't know why I can't paste, so let's go back a little bit. So now we have it. Now let's go back to shape format, shape fill, and then picture from file. And yeah, so that's it. There is also something else. Gradients usually doesn't work in email templates. Gradient doesn't work usually in email templates, but here it's working because we are using shapes, and in shapes there is an option to add gradient. I'll show it to you in a couple of minutes. Now this is the same like this one. So here we have a gradient, we have text with a background, and all of it is editable. So you can send it to the client and the client is going to be able to edit it. And you can resize, you can do whatever you want to do with the shape. And this is the first trick. The second one, we can copy this table and then put another table here. And let's just remove the text and the icons and everything. And let's just add shape with the round corners. So let's add this. And as you see, it's not inside the table because we need to change the wrap text from in front of to inline with text. And as you can see, we have now the shape that we want. We need to remove the outline, and then we need to go to fill, picture, again here a picture. And let's remove the background of the table, or so no color. And now we have a shape similar to the shape here in the other template. And we can copy it and paste it here, here. We can adjust it. And as you can see, it looks similar to this one. And we can copy paste inside the shape and do everything we want. But the only thing that we can't do is adding links because they're not going to work. Outlook is going to convert it to an image, so the links are going to be lost. So please try to avoid links with these kind of layouts. And I wanted to show you how to add gradient. So it's similar to gradient in any shape. So here, and then go to gradient fill, and here you can add gradient. So now gradient is also allowed because it's now working. So this is always one of the challenges in Outlook. And now let's move to building this kind of layout here. In order to build it, we need to add again a new row here above this one. So let me add a new row. And then we need to remove the spacing like I did in the other one. I'm gonna make it 0. And then let's copy this one here and put it here. And here we need to remove the color. So this is the color now. And we need to change the color of the text. We need also to remove the spacing after the paragraph. And if we remove now the grid lines, you can see it's the same effect like here. And that's it. That's how you use shapes to create an out of the box layouts that are different than usual newsletters, and that are editable to all people. So you can send it to your client and he's gonna be able to change the text. But as I mentioned, just try to avoid links because they are gonna be because Outlook is gonna remove them, because when you send the template, Outlook is going to remove them. If you want to continue, you can build the same one, this one here, like we did this one. I'm not going to continue, but you got the idea. So if you have any question, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.